This Yahoo was sent in by Bobby Mitchell. Thank you, Bobby. It's by Yahoo Answers user Demonica, who asks, do these guys want to steal my horse? It's very complicated, but I'm going to try my best of what's happening. I got I already fucked up. I got an healthy racehorse. He's 4 and beautiful and calm as anything. He's a dream horse. So anyway, there's a group of lads. They keep on pointing my horse out in the field or in the stable. They asked me if he was mine today. I was on a hack out with him, and the guys keep their eyes on him. And when they noticed I was watching them, they turned the other way. So when I came back to the stables, they were outside my stable door and said, oh, he's beautiful, isn't he? But there's something suspicious about their behavior, right?
They also won't stop beating it.
I also noticed when I'm riding in the arena, they watch him in the far distance outside the gate. So any idea of why they seem more attached to my horse? Are they flirting? Other people are also interested in him, but they don't do what they do, so I'm finding their actions very suspicious. What should I do?
She means, are they flirting with her?
It's hard to tell.
Okay.
By lads, she may actually mean 4 other horses. Like, horses are following her horse around, going to steal this horse. It'll be like horse taken.
You know, I think that I think she might be projecting a little bit. She just loves that horse so much that she assumes everyone else would want to get into this dream horse.
Get into it?
Get.
They just want to take they want to get inside, like sit in the passenger seat.
Right. Get into its whole scenario. They think, hey, like you could, really get into it.
Like that scene in Ace Ventura when nature calls when he's inside the rhino.
God, if we could go
No,
one
I
episode.
don't mean like literally into. I mean like when you go to the car dealership, it's like, I can get you into a new sedan.
What's it going to take to put you inside this horse?
I don't think a horse can have a sidecar, Justin, if that's what you're suggesting.
Does AC come standard on this horse?
Is this a standard or automatic horse? I see.
Can you even steal a horse? Like,
if you can, the worst thing you can do is sit there and go, "That's a beautiful horse."
That's a beautiful.
No, you know what?
Lovely horse.
What kind of oats does he eat? Any kind of
Do you
special
lock the
oats?
barn, or how would I steal him? Just hypothetically.
The problem with the idea of stealing a horse is because it implies that you can own a horse. And as we all know,
Not possible.
nobody can own a horse. They are like freedom incarnate.
You can.
You steal a dream?
You can.
You steal a hope?
You
Can you steal wishes?
At best, you can form a partnership, a voluntary partnership with a horse. But
At best.
there is no title involved in the process.
And if anything, it's a tenuous agreement.
Can you steal a sunset? Can you? Travis.
I
imagine it's also...
answer the question, Travis.
Oh, sorry.
Answer my question about sunsets.
Yes.
In Ocean's 14.
This
Why is it so
summer.
dark? It's like fucking...
We're stealing the sun. You fucking lost it, Danny Ocean.
We're gonna get killed. We're gonna get killed by the mafia unless we bring them the sun.
We just need to build the ladder big enough. Okay, you smell like poop, and you haven't cut your hair in 6 years.
We gotta get the Asian guy to jump up to the sun.
Brad Pitt's character won't stop
We
eating
gotta
human flesh.
fold him up and hide him in a rocket. Hide him in the rocket that NASA sends up there, and then he'll jump to the sun.
So Brad Pitt, did you get 14 people to help with this mission? No, like everybody thinks it's kind of dumb.
It's kind of a bad mission, I think.
Because they don't see how we make any money off of it, which I think is short-sighted, but I do see their point.
The only guy we got was Scott Conn.
Mm-hmm.
He's not doing...
He'll do
Yeah.
anything. I told him lunch would be provided, and he was in.
His identical brother, Casey Affleck, was busy.
I don't think you can steal. I think the horse won't be cool with it.
That's the thing. I imagine it's hard to steal something that actively wants to return from whence it came.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because what good is that? You got a horse that you could never, like, put out in the field, or it's just going to be like, peace, going back to where the apples are.
You have to indoctrinate that. You have to brainwash the horse. It's got to be very much like Homeland. You know what I mean? I'm not saying beat the horse until it loves you. Even though that is basically the only interaction that us stupid humans understand with those horses. I'm saying.
I don't think that since horses have this sort of homeward bound instinct that you guys want them to have. I don't think that if you get a horse in Colorado, horses are going to be like, well, it's back to Ohio for me. If a horse is going to run back to Ohio, you better help their own apples in between those two. As the crow flies, they had better not pass any apples because that horse will stop and live there.
Here's what if you're going to steal the horse, you have to form a partnership with it. I am going to try and do this because I don't have the money to do this. You got to throw down some negs first, right? You got to insult the horse a little bit, and that's how you get the horse interested in you. So you say like, "Oh, I don't think you run very fast. Your mane isn't glorious and beautiful like the most beautiful head of human hair." And then you give them some oats.
Griffin, you're just cribbing stuff that you learned from the Giddy-Up artist.
Imagine like a little jockey but with this big stupid hat. Do you know that show is filmed in Austin? Those fucking douchers left like an irreparable scar on this city. I'm surprised that anybody can pick up anybody for any reason.
Ever.